I'm in the project since the very beginning.
3 weeks.
Ready.
I installed the game and my first impression was, wow, it's not the game for me.
I was surprised. I didn't expect fishing game to be as popular as Fishing Clash it is.
But after half an hour, I got hooked so much that I was playing from the morning till the midnight.
I didn't know I could have that much fun with the fishing game. I was surprised.
First, I thought that it's impossible to make a good game when you like fishing something. I was so wrong.
When I heard about Fishing Clash for the first time, I was impressed with the results, like revenue, number of registrations.
I'm Krzysiek, proud creator of Fishing Clash. I thought it should be a great journey to create such a wonderful fishing game.
We needed to see if the games works, basically. It was not a board game at the beginning, but on the conceptual phase of the game, yes, there were cards that were cut off some paper.
Fishes out of paper, rods from the cardboard.
And you could play a Fishing Clash kind of a RPG or board game style.
So we starting to check and search how many fishes are in the world. It was over 20,000 different species. Then we realized that it will be a lot of fun for years for the players.
Surprisingly, Fishing Clash is mechanic-wise, conceptually-wise, it's not a game about fishing, but it does manage to keep this facade of the fishing game and fishing simulation game, keeping the appeal for our target audience.
This game is not only about the fishing, it's about planning, it's about managing the resources. Our game is beautiful.
It's very noticeable, the attention to detail.
The right scales of the fish, the right colors, the neutral lighting and all of this stuff.
The look of the real place, and not even the fisheries, all the assets. So the color scheme, the backgrounds, the rods and the fishes.
Players all around the world will see stuff from your culture or your region, and you want them to be accurate.
To me, the most interesting thing about Fishing Clash is that it remains the dominant game on the market as a fishing game throughout the whole 5 years of its existence, still being able to outpace all the other fishing game competition.
When we finally received the license as one of the few developers in the world that could publish the game with e-apps inside of the China, I was surprised and super happy because I remember that when I was joining TSG 3 years ago, we were applying for the license. There was no sign for a very long time that we will receive one.
The whole company was really, really happy. It was a big challenge for us, and at the first day when we received this license, we started to work really, really hard just to experiment, test, and to see what these players really like.
It also built new challenges, as working with a publisher, new audience, completely different culture that need to be introduced into live ops, into product. The product needs to evolve.
There were many challenges along the way, and not everything went according to plan.
I remember one bug we had with Wheel of Fortune. When the players spun it for the first time, all of the prizes just went off of it with the momentum resulting from the spin, and yeah, it was looking both terrifying and funny at the same time.
Back in the old days, we introduced a new power-up to the game. It was called Instant Catch. Option to catch the fish without a mini-game, without fighting with the fish. And that was a failure. Players told us, hey, this is not fishing anymore. We back to the drawing board with that, and we introduced this mechanic differently, some kind of reward.
Hardly anyone knows about it. In our game, we have some kind of soap opera story. Two characters, who at first were only the elements of environment, became our lovers. Thanks to our 3D artist, they get opportunity to meet each other and at the end get married.
I think that the success of our game is based on its unique nature.
Hard work and a lot of luck, and the passion of the makers, because we are gamers ourselves.
For sure, people make this game a successful game.
The versatility of the team and the reactivity.
The dedication of all the teams.
Hard work of the people that are here.
We have people who are different to each other, and they are like so different that we are able to create like anything.
Here in GSG and in Fishing Clash in particular, I met one of the most dedicated people in the design industry and in the game development industry throughout my career.
Way we are working, we try to challenge each other.
We all are motivating each other.
We have such a great amount of cool people here, and like besides being cool, they are fully professional.
Before joining the mobile game industry, people tend to think that it's just smaller games that AAAs. It's not true. We have like 100 windows in the game. We are using them differently according to season, according to event that is on right now in the game.
I haven't seen another game that has so frequent events, like so many of them.
Only in Fishing Clash I had many opportunity to create events which had real impact for condition of our planet. The Waters Day of River Week.
Seeing the scale, seeing 100 people team working on one game is something that surprised me, and it's just amazing.
A lot of people really like this game. We create something really cool, engaged, that brings fun and happiness into the player's life out of nothing.
Fishing Clash in one word.
I think it will be challenge.
People, friends,
The chaos.
A miracle.
fish.
All we want to do is give fun to the players.